You made it through all 20 steps, and that's something to celebrate. But remember, this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. Decluttering isn't about perfection, it's about progress. About making small, honest choices that help you breathe a little easier every day. And each time you clear a drawer, a shelf, or even a single surface, you're creating space not just in your home, but in your mind. So here's what to do next. Reflect on what worked for you. Repeat the steps that felt simple and freeing. Skip the ones that didn't. This process is yours. Customize it, own it, and return to it whenever life feels heavy. Even one small habit like tidying your side tables before bed or clearing your fridge once a week can create big changes over time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing peace over pressure, simplicity over stress. Now go live in your space fully, freely, and with a little more room to breathe. And if you're ready, start again. Just one small step at a time. Step 1. Fill one bag with trash and give yourself permission to let it go. Every home has hidden trash, not just food wrappers or banana peels, but broken phone chargers, dried out pens, empty skincare bottles, tangled cords, expired medicine packaging, and random things we always planned to deal with later. Today's step is simple but powerful. Grab a trash bag and walk through your home. Look at your nightstand, bathroom drawers, kitchen counters, your car, even your purse. Find what's clearly trash and toss it. No guilt, no second guessing. Many of us keep trash because we feel bad throwing it away. We wish it could be reused, fixed, or recycled. And when we're not sure what to do, we let it sit. But clutter that lingers too long becomes a mental weight one you don't need to carry. Letting go doesn't make you careless, it makes you clear. If something can be recycled, great, do it. If not, allow yourself to release it anyway. You're not being wasteful, you're choosing peace. Set a timer for 5 minutes. One bag, one quiet reset. You'll be amazed how much lighter your home feels just from removing what never needed to stay. Because trash isn't meant to be organized, it's meant to be gone. And letting it go is one more way you create space for what truly matters. Step 2. Fill one box with items to give away. Sometimes the easiest way to start decluttering is to set a clear limit. Instead of saying, I'll clean the whole house, just grab one empty box and aim to fill it. That's it. No pressure, no perfection, just one box. Walk slowly through your home with fresh eyes. Look at the shelves, the corners, the tops of tables. Notice the things that are simply sitting there waiting for attention. An old vase you never use, shoes that hurt your feet, a kitchen gadget that only collects dust. Place them in the box. You'll be surprised how quickly it fills. This step is about learning to release. Each item you let go of becomes space for calm space, to breathe space for the things you truly enjoy. It's not about creating emptiness, but about making room for life. If you live with others, invite them to join in. Everyone can add one or two things, and together, the box becomes a family effort. Children often love this step. They learn generosity while also making room for what feels new and exciting. When the box is ready, set it aside for donation. Simple, small, complete. And in that one box, you've already begun to lighten your home. If you watched my last video yesterday, you'll remember we tackled a big list, super practical, super satisfying. And if you've already gone through that and still feel like there's more to clear this, one is the perfect follow-up. We're going even simpler today, smaller steps, but just as powerful. So if you missed that first one or want to refresh, go check it out after this. They work beautifully together. Step 3. Clear out old or expired food from your pantry and fridge. This is one of the easiest ways to feel instant clarity in your home. Open your fridge, your freezer, and your pantry. Look for anything expired, stale, or forgotten. Toss the moldy leftovers, the frozen veggies from 3 years ago, the dusty spice jars you haven't touched in ages. If you're unsure about a date, check the label, but trust your senses too. Best buy doesn't always mean bad after. If it smells off or looks wrong, it's time to let it go. You'll be amazed how much space opens up physically and mentally. No more digging past old jars just to find the peanut butter. No more holding on to food you'll never eat out of guilt. Let this be a reset. Wipe down the shelves. Group like items together, grains with grains, sauces with sauces. Make a list of what you actually need next time you shop. This step isn't just about food. It's about awareness, being honest with what you're using, what you're wasting, and how you want your kitchen to feel. A cleaner pantry isn't just easier to manage, it makes cooking simpler meals more enjoyable and your home just a little bit lighter. Step 4, clear off the top of your refrigerator. And after you've decluttered the inside of your fridge, don't forget the top. It's one of those hidden zones we stop noticing, but it quietly collects dust, clutter, and forgotten items over time. Take a moment to look up. What's sitting there right now? Old cereal boxes, empty jars, plastic bags, or cookbooks no one uses. Most of it probably landed there as temporary storage and never left. Today, clear it all off, wipe down the surface. It's likely dustier than you think. Then make a choice. Do you want this to be a display, a storage space, or simply nothing at all? If you choose to keep things there, be intentional. A single tray with vitamins or a decorative bowl can be enough. But there's also something refreshing about leaving it completely empty, especially in a room like the kitchen that already holds so much visual noise. This is a small task with a quiet impact. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness. When you begin to notice overlooked spaces, you start to create a home that feels cared for. Clear space brings clear energy, even above the fridge. And yes, those cookbooks covered in dust, you probably won't miss them. Step 5. Simplify your food storage containers. Tupperware or any plastic food containers can quickly take over your cabinets. Lids without bottoms, containers with stains, and random pieces that don't stack well. It's frustrating, messy, and often more than we really need. Start by pulling out every container you own. Match each lid with its base. If it's cracked, stained, warped, or missing a lid, let it go. Then take a look at what's left. How many containers do you actually use in a typical week? Most people only need a few, one for leftovers, one for lunches, maybe a couple for snacks or meal prep. If possible, switch to glass containers or stainless steel. They're safer for reheating, last longer, and don't carry stains or smells like plastic often does. Keep your collection simple and easy to access. Stack containers by size. Store lids upright in a small bin or file sorter to avoid the classic lid avalanche. This small declutter can transform your kitchen. No more digging for the right lid or opening a cabinet only to have everything fall out. Simplifying this one area helps your whole cooking routine feel smoother and your space feel calmer. Fewer containers, better storage, easier meals, and less stress when it's time to put away the leftovers. Step 6. Clear 5 items from your kitchen counter. Your kitchen counter is one of the most visible and frequently used spaces in your home. When it's crowded with appliances, papers, dishes, and random items, even simple tasks can feel overwhelming. Today, don't try to clear everything. Just start by removing 5 things, that's all. It could be anything: mail receipts, empty jars, small tools or duplicates you don't really use. Begin with things that clearly don't belong in the kitchen. Then, look at items that can be stored elsewhere. Do you really need the blender out every day? Are you actually using all those cutting boards? Take a moment to notice how your space feels once those 5 items are gone. A little more room, a little more calm, one clear corner can shift the whole mood of the kitchen. Here's a helpful idea: choose one section of your counter to always keep clear. No clutter, no exceptions. This small space can become your reset point, a visual reminder of simplicity even on busy days. When your counters are clearer, cooking becomes easier. You have more space to move, less distraction, and fewer things demanding your attention. It's not about having a perfect kitchen. It's about creating a space that supports your life, not one that constantly adds pressure to it. Step 7. Declutter your shower. Keep only the essentials. Showers are meant to be calming, but when the shelves are packed with half-used bottles, old razors, and products you don't even like, it becomes one more source of visual noise. Start by taking everything out of your shower. Lay it all on a towel, then go item by item. Do you actually use it? Does it work for your skin or hair? Or did you try it once and never reach for it again? Let go of what's expired, unused, or just not working for you. You don't need 5 types of shampoo or 3 half-empty body scrubs. One of each is enough. Try to think of your shower like a small spa. What would a spa keep in reach? A good soap, a shampoo, a conditioner, maybe one extra item like a razor or loofah. That's it. When your shower space is clear, your mind feels clearer too. You step in and breathe easier. No clutter to clean around, no bottles falling over. And best of all, you'll stop wasting time and money on products you don't need. Let your shower be a space that restores you, not one that overwhelms you. Keep it simple. Keep it peaceful. Step 8. Clear off your bathroom counter. Flat surfaces attract clutter fast. The bathroom counter is one of the worst. I'll just leave this here for now, we tell ourselves. But soon it's filled with toothpaste serums, lip balm, hair ties, old razors, until there's no space left at all. This step isn't about hiding a mess in a drawer. It's about choosing what deserves to stay. Ask yourself, what do I actually use every single day? Try the 5 things rule. Challenge yourself to keep only 5 items on your bathroom counter. Not 5 per category, 5 total. Maybe it's your toothbrush, face, wash hand soap, moisturizer, and a small dish for hair ties. That's it. The limit forces clarity. It makes you pause before adding more. And it's easier to wipe down the counter when it's not covered in clutter. You can still store extras in a drawer or cabinet, but what's out in the open should be what you use daily. Clear surfaces help clear your mind. Give yourself 5 minutes tonight. Remove everything. Then choose your top 5. That simple filter can shift how your whole bathroom feels lighter, calmer, and easier to manage. Step 9. Declutter your underwear and sock drawer. This drawer gets overlooked, but it's one of the first you open every day. And if it's stuffed with mismatched socks, stretched out underwear, or things you never wear, it can add stress without you even realizing it. Today's task is small and satisfying. Take everything out. Toss anything with holes, loose elastic, or that just doesn't feel good anymore. If you wouldn't wear it on laundry day, you probably don't need it at all. You don't need 30 pairs of socks or underwear, just enough to get through a normal laundry cycle. Choose quality over quantity. Pick the ones you actually reach for, the ones that fit well and feel comfortable. A great tip, use small boxes or dividers to keep things organized by type: socks, here, underwear, there. That way, it's easy to grab what you need without digging. This drawer doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect, it just has to work for you. Clearing it out takes less than 10 minutes, but it sets a better tone for your day. One drawer, one decision at a time. Even the smallest spaces deserve peace, and yes, that includes the one full of socks and underwear. Step 10. Remove 10 items from your wardrobe. Let's be honest, most of us wear the same handful of clothes on repeat, but our closets are full of maybes and somedays. Clothes that don't fit quite right, colors that never feel like you, or things you bought on sale, but never actually wear. Today, give yourself one simple task: remove 10 things. You don't have to organize your entire closet. Just pull out 10 pieces you no longer love or wear. Not sure what to let go of? Try this question: if I saw this in a store today, would I buy it again? If the answer is no, that's your sign. This isn't about guilt or waste, it's about being honest. That itchy sweater, those tight jeans, the blouse that always slides off your shoulder, if it doesn't make you feel comfortable and confident, it's just taking up space. You can donate, sell, or pass things on to a friend. The point is to clear room for what you actually use and enjoy. And here's the truth: letting go of what you don't wear makes it easier to see what you do love. Your morning routine becomes simpler, your closet feels lighter, and so do you. Step 11. Declutter your coat closet with the one body rule. Your coat closet shouldn't feel like it belongs to 5 different people. But often it does. Bulky coats from 3 winters ago, jackets that pinch at the arms, scarves you swore you'd wear, but never did. Try this. Imagine your closet was designed for one person, your current self. Not past you, not someday you. Just you, right now. That's the one body rule. Ask yourself, how many coats does one body really need? You might realize you've got 2 rain jackets, 4 puffers, and 3 just in case coats, but only wear the same 2 over and over. If so, that's your answer. Don't forget the extras. Are there gloves missing a match? A pile of tangled scarves? Donate anything in good condition and recycle what's worn out. Here's a helpful tip: store off-season items in bins or bags out of the way. Then, when the weather shifts, swap them in. This keeps your daily space feeling fresh and manageable. When your coat closet reflects your real life, not your maybe one-day life, getting ready becomes easier, faster, and less frustrating, and you'll never again be buried under a pile of parkas just trying to find your keys. Step 12. Declutter your towels and linens. Linen closets often hold far more than we need. Extra towels, sheets, blankets, pillowcases, many of them unmatched, unused, or forgotten at the back of the shelf. Start by pulling everything out. Take a good look. What do you actually use? What do you always reach for? Usually it's the same few soft towels and fitted sheets washed and reused over and over again. If something has been sitting untouched for years, smells musty, or feels rough and worn, it's probably time to let it go. Ask yourself, how many do I really need? For most people, 2 sets of sheets per bed and a few towels per person is more than enough. The rest, let them find a new life. You can donate clean towels and blankets to animal shelters where they're always in need. Or cut worn-out ones into cleaning rags. Try folding your linens in smaller sets, one complete bedding set inside its own pillowcase, for example. This keeps your closet tidy and makes it easier to grab what you need. Clearing out this space can be surprisingly freeing. You'll never again dig through a pile of mismatched towels or wonder where that one good sheet went. A simpler linen closet means quicker mornings, less laundry stress, and a home that feels more peaceful right down to the shelves. Step 13. Simplify your laundry area. The laundry area may be small, but it can easily become one of the messiest spots in your home. Between detergent bottles, stain removers, drying racks, lost socks, lint, and random clothes waiting for attention, it adds up fast. Start by clearing everything off the surfaces. Wipe them down, toss anything empty, sticky, or expired. If you have 5 half-used detergent bottles, combine or let go of the ones you never reach for. Next, simplify the routine. Keep only what you use. 1 detergent, 1 stain remover, a small basket for stray socks or lost buttons. Group items in small bins or trays so it's easy to find what you need. If you have shelves, use them wisely. Store dryer sheets, clothespins, or cleaning rags in labeled containers. Avoid letting this space turn into a drop zone for items that don't belong there. And if your laundry space is shared, or part of a hallway or garage, even more reason to keep it clean and minimal so you're not dreading laundry day. A tidy laundry area doesn't just look better, it makes the task feel lighter. And when your space works with you, not against you, even the most boring chores feel a little less heavy. A calmer home starts here, one load at a time. Step 14. Clear off your nightstand. Your nightstand is one of the first things you see in the morning and the last thing you see before sleep. When it's covered in clutter books, you're not reading old receipts, tangled chargers, lip balm, tissues, empty cups. It quietly adds mental noise you may not even notice. This step is simple. Clear the top completely. Not just move things around or stuff them into the drawer, but actually sort through them. If you don't use something every night, it probably doesn't need to be there. Take a look inside the drawer too. Many of us turn it into a hiding place. But be honest, is it a junk drawer in disguise? Pens that don't work, expired medicine, random cords, sticky notes, you never look at it, adds up. Ask yourself, what do I truly need at arm's reach when I'm resting? For most people, it's a lamp, a glass of water, maybe 1 book, and something small like lip balm or a sleep mask. That's enough. A clear nightstand creates a sense of calm. It tells your brain this is a place to rest, not to manage or remember. Even 5 minutes tonight can make a difference. You don't need a full makeover, just space to breathe. Peace often begins with one small quiet surface. Let this be that space. Step 15. Clear off your living room side tables each night. Side tables may seem small, but they collect clutter quickly. Mail keys, coffee cups, remote controls, books, toys, receipts. By the end of the day, these flat surfaces often become catch-all spots for everything we haven't put away yet. A simple way to reset your space is to clear these surfaces every night. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Walk through your living room and remove anything that doesn't belong. Toss trash. Return items to their home and leave the tops as clear as possible. This habit is part of what we call setting the stage, preparing your space for a calmer tomorrow. Just like making the bed in the morning, clearing the tables at night gives your brain a quiet signal you're in control here. And if you find yourself constantly cleaning clutter from these tables, ask yourself, do I really need side tables at all? Sometimes removing the furniture completely is the simplest solution. But whether you keep them or not, the goal is the same: less visual noise, more breathing room. Waking up to a clean space changes how your whole day begins. It's not about perfection, it's about peace. Start small. One surface, one evening, one peaceful morning at a time. Step 16. Declutter your entertainment center or consider letting it go completely. Your TV area is one of the most visible spots in your home. It's often the first thing you see when you sit down to relax, and it's also where Clutterbug loves to collect. Cables, remote controls, old DVDs, extra decor, dusty speakers, and random, for now, items often land here and stay longer than they should. Start by clearing the visible surfaces. Toss anything broken, unused, or outdated. If you haven't watched those DVDs in years, or you don't know what that cable belongs to, let it go. Then take a step back. Ask yourself, do I even need this furniture? Many modern homes don't need a big entertainment unit anymore. If your TV is wall-mounted, or if your setup is simple, you may be able to replace the bulky unit with a smaller shelf, or even nothing at all. Less furniture equals less to clean, less to decorate, less to distract. If you keep the piece, turn it into something you enjoy looking at. A few books, a small plant, or one piece of art is enough. Clear space helps your living room feel calmer and makes movie nights feel more peaceful. A tidy entertainment area signals to your brain this is a place to rest. And that's exactly what home should be. Step 17. Recycle old magazines and newspapers. Stacks of old magazines and newspapers can quietly take over corners, coffee tables, and shelves. Maybe you plan to finish that one article or save a recipe, or just like the cover. But let's be honest, you're probably not going to read them again. Today's step is simple: gather them up and recycle. If something truly matters, an article, a tip, a photo, you can find it online or take a quick photo with your phone. One helpful trick: set a limit. Maybe one magazine holder for recent issues or 5 clippings in a folder. Once that space is full, it's time to let go of the rest. Don't let paper clutter become part of the furniture. Magazines from 5 years ago aren't helping your space feel calm or current. They're just reminders of things undone. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Clear the stack beside your bed, the pile in the kitchen, or the basket in the living room. When you make space on the surface, your mind feels lighter too. This is less about paper and more about releasing pressure. You don't need to keep up with everything. You just need space to breathe. Step 18. Declutter the inside of your car. If the idea of decluttering your whole home feels overwhelming, start smaller. Your car is a manageable, contained space, just enough to give you momentum without the stress. It's amazing how easily clutter collects here. A jacket you meant to return, old receipts in the console, snack wrappers under the seat, reusable bags that never made it back inside. These little things seem harmless, but over time they create a background sense of chaos. Clearing them out doesn't just make your car look better, it shifts how you feel while moving through your day. The school drop-off, the grocery run, the commute. Everything feels smoother in a calm, uncluttered space. Even 5 minutes parked in the driveway with a trash bag can bring a small sense of control back into your day. That's how the bigger change begins, one tiny pocket of peace at a time. Step 19. Return. Toys to their home. Each night, toys tend to travel. One day they're in the playroom, by the next they've spread across the living room, hallway, kitchen floor. It happens slowly, then suddenly. And once toys take over the common spaces, everything starts to feel a little messier. This step is small but powerful. Return toys to where they belong every night. Whether that's a bin in the bedroom, a basket in the living room, or shelves in a play area, every toy needs a home. If you have kids, this is a great opportunity to build gentle routines. Do a 5-minute toy tidy together before bed. Use music. Make it a game. Let them lead. Say things like, "Let's help the toys go home so they can rest too." It's not about perfection, it's about restoring calm. When toys stay in their space, the rest of your home feels lighter, clearer, and more yours. And here's a bonus: when toys are stored well, kids actually play with them more. They can find what they love, use it fully, and learn to put it back with ease. Even if it's just a few toys a night, the habit adds up. And soon you'll notice tidying becomes quicker and peace lasts longer. Clear floor, clear mind. One little reset at a time. Step 20, reflect and repeat. Keep the momentum going. You've made it through 19 small but powerful steps. Before jumping into what's next, pause. Take a moment to reflect. How does your space feel now compared to when you started? What was easier than you expected? What still feels a bit heavy? This final step is not about doing more, it's about noticing what's already shifted. Sometimes we rush to the next task and forget to celebrate progress. But these tiny changes matter. A cleaner counter, a lighter drawer, a calmer nightstand, they add up. Now ask yourself, what would I like to repeat? Maybe clearing 5 things each night works for you. Maybe your kids enjoy returning their toys before bedtime. Maybe your fridge feels better when you check it weekly. Choose one habit to carry forward. Decluttering isn't a one-time event. It's a rhythm. A cycle of noticing, releasing, and resetting. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. And with each round, your home starts to reflect more of what you value and less of what you don't. This isn't about reaching perfect, it's about staying present, about choosing peace a little more each day. So take a breath. You've done something good here, and when you're ready, go back to step 1. Begin again, gently, naturally, on your own terms. You made it through all 20 steps, and that's something to celebrate. But remember, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning. Decluttering isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Tiny, honest choices that make everyday life feel a little lighter. Whether it's clearing a drawer, wiping a counter, or saying goodbye to what no longer serves you, each action creates space not just in your home, but in your mind. Now's the time to reflect. What worked for you? What felt easy and freeing? Keep doing those. Let go of what didn't. This journey is yours to shape one step at a time. And if you're ready to keep going, I've got something special coming tomorrow. It's short, powerful, and perfect for anyone who wants to keep their space light without adding more to their to-do list. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little calm in their life. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.